Breaking right now, we're looking at images from damage that was likely caused by a tornado earlier this evening in Goshen Township. This is just outside of Cincinnati. A state of emergency has now been declared here due to the tornado, and they're asking everyone, you have to stay off the roads and stay in place so that emergency services personnel and cleanup crews can get in and do their work. We know that the township building and firehouse took on extensive damage, and they are working to restore essential services at this time. We still don't know a lot of additional information other than dozens of homes have been damaged here as well. We don't have an exact count. Now, early reports are confirming 2 minor injuries, one from the storm itself, one was a firefighter who hurt himself with a chainsaw, apparently. There you can see a lot of the tree damage that has occurred, and many homes that we have seen where the roofs have been taken off. There you can see a door. Looks like the door in the frame has been blown off. So this is a very fluid situation with the damage at the firehouse and some of the city buildings there, the township buildings. It makes it difficult for communications, but it does look like we have had a pretty serious hit. There was a tornado warning in effect at the time. We were covering it here on Storm Center, if you remember, and we could actually see the debris signature on radar from this as well. So sad news tonight with that state of emergency in Goshen after what appears to be a tornado came through and damaged this area.
And it's standard operating procedure for us to say we don't know for sure it's a tornado until the National Weather Service gets out there. But on the other hand, did we see any storms, you think, that could have produced straight line winds to this kind of damage and not be a tornado?
Hard to say. I mean, I wouldn't rule it out, but I would lean toward tornado here,
yeah.
You know. And also, when I see all these different structures, I see the real world reasons why we say, for good reason, lowest level, most interior room. Because you see some roofs damaged or taken off, but the rest of the structure's intact. You see some trees that have fallen into 1 or 2 story structures where the lowest level, most interior room probably did not get hit by the tree. Even in a building like that, that is kind of warehousey, there's still a chance that the lowest level, most interior room would have been a place where the debris wouldn't have fallen on you.
Yeah, because it looks like this either has tall, if you look back a little bit, the walls there off in the distance, looks like there's some framing right in the center of your screen.
Yeah, like an A-frame.
Yeah, then there's like some beige walls or something. It's hard to say if that's the second floor of a building, or like you said, if it is more of an industrial area, it could just be a tall ceiling. But that would lend itself to say, hey, yeah, if we're on the first floor, and also as many walls between you and the outside too, right? So if you have a chance to get, a couple walls, you're not next to a wall that touches the outside, you're better off.
Yeah, look at these power poles that have just been down. There you can see some twisted metal, some kind of roofing, and that looks like, was a home, now a barber shop, right? And a lot of roof damage there.
And it's such a wooded area. I've driven through that part of Ohio many times. And trees are often such a big part of the damage that occurs, and for the widespread power outages with the trees falling into power lines that then bring the power lines and the power poles down with it. Trees are such a big part of the equation here.
Yeah, we got 88,000 now customers reported without power in just Ohio.
And didn't you see that tree in the beginning, over to the right there, a tree falling into that 1-story structure. But if you were really low to the ground and away from the outside of the building, maybe the tree wouldn't strike you even in a 1-story building.
Next time you're on a walk through your neighborhood, look up and look at how big some of the branches are, especially these huge old oak trees, and think about what that's like if that were to come down.
Yeah, always makes